Another day, another grind. This is round 3. The Flats of Kislev is the battlefield, and it is Demons of Chaos by Spikes and General Spotify led by Beastmen. No, otherwise. The other way round. So yeah, let's get into it. I like this map, basically. But yeah, once again, what do we have? Centaurs of Zinj, Centaurs of Zinj, Zangors, and Zangors. Pretty interesting army here. Harpies, yep. And then Sons of Goros. We have an Incarnate Elemental of Beasts. We have Morgor der Shadowgave and one Ungol Riders unit. Pretty interesting and something totally different. And then on the sides, we have Chaos Furies here. Yeah. And then Blue Horrors, blue. We see a lot of blue. We have Angels of Decay. Okay, just bring it, baby. We have the Hellforge Bellower Skull Cannon. And then it is Herald of Khorne with the Exalted Pink Horrors. What a crazy thing. Plus the Horrors with the Metal Affinity. So I think we are here for a treat. Let's go. Both lines are meeting, and the blue fires are basically really deleting a couple of those units, but they have shields, so they can withstand that. And he is immediately rushing kind of the position with the Harpies. The Harpies should go for the Skull Cannon here, but they're going for the pinks, which is maybe even a good idea. Herald of Khorne immediately going in, gets intercepted by the Centaurs. Yeah, pretty nice charge here by the Centaurs. And it seems like, I don't know, Zinj is never the very man-to-man, hand-to-hand faction in my experience. More of a caster-heavy, fire-heavy faction. We have a little bit of a problem here. Obstruction, right? Hellforge Bellowers is shooting, but half of the shots, in my opinion, are shooting against the woods here. And now, Beastmen coming in, finally finding their the cannon, and are going in to just destroy it as fast as possible. But the cannon gets protected by the Angels of Decay, and we have already a couple of units running off here for the Beastmen. So this is pretty much very undecided in my opinion. Beastmen are leading by the troop number, and those Chaos Furies going down. We have the Mr. Iridescent Horror. Iridescent, never said that word out loud before. With the Metal Affinity, and I would probably use a little bit of that magic here, right? Where's the Herald of Khorne, by the way? Is he already down? Is he already gone? Well, I think so. Let me check. Yeah, Lord dead. So it seems like the Beastmen really overwhelmed by sheer speed and ferocity the Zinj player, and got into the backline as quickly as possible. Demonic Disintegration is in fully effect, instability even, is in full effect, and I think that now even the Angels of Decay, which are pretty strong, but probably not strong enough, will disintegrate also soon-ish, because they can't land, and then the game is over. The Horror, yeah, should shoot in somewhere, but Shadowgave is just chilling, checking out, going to the point, and I think that we can fast forward here. It's pretty interesting to see sometimes. We have the Elemental here, really nice view against the crazy Bellower here, really nice. And now destroyed. He is laughing, and basically it is what it is. Game is done. Wow, I didn't expect it to be that quick. But yeah, 2 wins for Spotify. Yeah, the Elemental, okay-ish. I think that, what was here really, really crucial? Nice value here on the Centaurs. And then just basically trying to overcome the opponent. Shadowgave didn't do a lot. Also the Herald of Khorne, not that much. We have a little bit of value here on the magic side probably. And that's basically it. Even the pinks, not really strong enough. And then I think they had a little bit of value. When they survive, when they can fight a little bit longer, I think they're worth their time. And I think that the Skull Cannon was just wrong. First of all, don't put it into the woods. Second of all, just against a very quick faction doesn't really make a sense, right? That can rush you. So let's get into the 4th round and see how Spotify performed. And here we are, 4th and last pre-round or pre-something round, pre-finals round against Dwarves. So pretty interesting build. We have 2 flying units. Everything else is kind of not very cannon heavy. More like we have Quarrelers, a little bit of Quarrelers and more Quarrelers. Really interesting, yeah. Then we have 2 Gyrocopters here. Dwarf warriors, couple of miners for the blasting charges, and slayers for sure to protect. Then we have the demon slayer here in the woods. He is hiding under a tree and stuff like that. Unger spearman herd, Centaurs, Bestigors, and Centaurs once again, plus 2 of the Cygors, and of course Shadowgave. So yeah, let's fast forward a little bit. It's really funny because now the Beastmen have to play like a dwarfish type of game, right? Both of those Cygors will do a lot of damage. They're shooting into the Quarrelers. Let's follow the stone and see how bad they're hitting. I didn't know that Quarrelers have shields, so now I know, and they're decent. Okay, interesting. Yep. And what is it? What is it gonna be? So once again, Beastmen have a hard time here to probably deal with the Gyrocopters. Shadowgave is tanking the Braveheart arrows here, and now he's moving a little bit off. Yeah, I mean, he looks more like a demonic dude than a Beastman in my opinion, but yeah, it is what it is. But now it's really important. I would probably go for the Gyrocopters, right? But yeah, we will see what will happen, because 24 ammunition, armor piercing is pretty nice here. Even though I think Beastmen, oh well, Bestigors have nice, yeah, they have nice armor. So the Slayer is running to, I don't know, blasting charges. Oh my god, the blasting charges really didn't do a lot. I'm a little bit surprised. They were very, very underwhelming. Now Unger Spearherd is going for the something in the back, right? For the Quarrelers with great weapons probably. We have still flying units here destroying those Bestigor herds. But basically the Cygors can throw everything in. They are kind of online nonetheless. Here on the other side, Gyrocopters just gathering and getting value as it goes. And now the Slayer. What do we have here now? So we have some witchcraft going down. I think that this is the lure. So I think soon-ish there will be some activation. And then we will see Chaos spawn. Do we? Well, Shadowgave is still pretty much a very solid fighter here, even though he is a tank. But the flanks are kind of... Yeah, they are unscathed for the dwarves. Unfortunately, on the other side, you have the Quarrelers shut down. So I hope for the dwarf player that they come back. Oh yeah, here it is. One Quarreler unit, and immediately Spotify is targeting those Quarrelers because they are dangerous. And that is going to be a very interesting thing. Maybe they run... No, they're not quick enough. But now, shooting here is going down. Is it enough though? Is it enough? Yes, they are turning off and running off. But now you have to focus the Centigores with great weapons as well. So the question is, are you pretty much aligned to use those fancy clicks here? Morgor is, yeah, hunting the Demon Slayer. I think the Demon Slayer will go down eventually, yeah. The Slayers are not the best. Maybe the Slayers are good against the Cygor here for sure, but not against Morgor. And he can really do his deeds there. This flank is still pretty intact here for the dwarves, and that's why they're staying in this match. I mean, it seems like, yeah, it is what I expected. The Beastmen don't have enough units here on the field, and I think that they will lose slowly but surely. They can fight a couple of those Quarrelers, but when you look at the Slayers, when you look at the flying units, they still have enough ammunition. 4 here, we have 0 here. Okay, so they're basically ineffective. Now, they can land and maybe do a little bit of damage. And now the Quarrelers getting pumped or punted, right? They're getting punted here, trying to fight the enemies off. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit worrying here because it seems like the enemy troops are more in numbers, right? But they're kind of losing when it comes to that. We have Chaos Spawns here. So Chaos Spawns got summoned here, and they can really bring like the trash to the can, right? If you know what I mean. So they're going for the miners. They will deal with the Slayers. Slayers are a small unit, so this is pretty favorable for those dudes. And then here it's really funny. The Demon Slayer is still online. I would have probably tried to kill him off. We have a nice charge by the Copters. And over here, what do we have? Slayers. Slayers get... Yeah, they have a miscast chance. I mean, doesn't matter really. But... He has plus 16 leadership. So yeah, the Cygor is still having enough stones here to throw. Nice attack on the gyrocopters. And you know what, guys? I'm just going to fast forward here because... Yeah, now the tides are turning, right? Shadowgave is going for the point. He's trying to get the point. He maybe goes for the Quarrelers. Not really. Oh, maybe. He is fighting there. And then gets not distracted. He knows his mission here. He needs to get the point, right? Now he has to fight on the point, and that is exactly what he's trying to do. He has like... Yeah, there is no chance. Like, I mean... Cygors, okayish value. I thought it would be more, but they survived pretty long, right? Then we have the Centigores and the Bestigores. Yeah, one unit did great. And yeah, Morgor a little bit. Demon Slayer, nice value here. Then Slayers, I don't think they gave anything very specific here, but yeah, shooting. I think when you have the shooting, when you have the flyers, this time he couldn't really fight off the flyers, and that's why he lost. Pretty nice tournament by Spotify, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.